and I didn't like Spencer.
Did you not?
I liked.
I did, but I think that's just
because you like Ren. I like Ren. No, do I?
Do you?
He's quite he's just really inappropriately creepy. Like he kisses his fiance's little sister who's younger, but she's in high school.
Yeah, she's 16.
She's 16 years old and he's in his 20s.
And he's a doctor.
He's a doctor. There's just so many levels where that is all very wrong. Then there's the bit with Hannah and he's like, oh, I'm going to support Hannah. And then he just kisses her.
Hannah kissed him.
Yeah,
I rewatched that scene to check that recently.
Yeah, but why didn't he put a stop to it? It's another 16-year-old girl.
She kissed him and he pushed her back.
I don't think that's how that happened.
It did.
I don't think it happened.
It did.
I don't think it happened quite like that. Keep Google it, but I don't think it happened quite
It did. She kissed him.
Why would Downton Grabby reject a 16-year-old girl?
Oh, he did say he'd been thinking about it.
Oh, there we go. She's 16 and an old, attractive man is going. He's
not old.
He's a doctor. He's not 12.
Right, here we go.
Oh my god.
That's really weird.
Is that not how you remembered that?
No. He definitely comes on to it at some point. They're in the kitchen and her leg's sore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see when I was your place, I was like, that's not the scene I'm thinking about.
Oh right, okay. This is it.
Oh, that's it. See, you know, yeah, this is why he's Downton Grabby. Look,
he's a doctor.
Exactly. Why can't you remember that when he's necking on with his patients?
Yeah, okay, I get your point.
You know the scene I liked with him and Spencer?
Was it when she was drunk?
Yeah.
I loved that scene. Did you have anything else you wanted to add on the...
Mona's back.
Mona's back!
Mona's back,
love Mona. She's great. You texted me about that line where she was like, oh, we're not in high school anymore. We don't do that anymore, do we, Spencer? It's like, oh.
She got you owned.
She always does. Mona's just
Mona. She definitely, she's up to something.
Oh, she's always up to something, is Mona.
Mona's always one step ahead of everyone
Mona
else.
knows what's going on.
And then at the time she murdered that person.
I know, and never got any comeuppance. Did she ever get any comeuppance for killing Bethany?
No, I think they all just accepted they didn't like Bethany, so it's
fine. Are the only people who know that she killed Bethany the girls?
Why is Bethany there? Dressed like Alison.
Oh yeah.
Was that ever revealed why Bethany was...
Why was Bethany there? She escaped the night that...
but why did she dress like Alison? And turn up at Alison's house, wear hair like Alison?
Was it some sort of revenge against Cece?
And why did Mona kill?
Because she thought she was Alison.
So Mona was trying to kill
Mona was trying to kill Alison, yeah.
That's closed over.
Because Mona was trying to kill Alison and Cece was trying to kill Bethany. Cece thought that it was okay to kill Alison when she thought it was Bethany. Because it was Cece that hit Alison.
That's really funny. So Cece went to kill
Cece went to kill, because I read this somewhere recently. So Cece thought that it was okay when she hit her.
Where did this take place? In the
same
spot?
Garden, in the same spot. This is the thing that I've always been baffled by.
How long after?
Well, clearly not that long, but what's always baffled me is the fact that no one noticed, because Bethany got buried in Alison, in the grave that Mrs. De Laurentiis buried Alison in. So Mrs. De Laurentiis... So why did no one notice that there was a big dug up hole in the ground?
To see her mum.
No, Bethany went. Alison was there.
And Cece, rather than checking, assumed that the girl who looked like her sister wasn't her sister, but was this other girl.
The girl from Radley.
And who was at the house for a reason I can't remember.
Yeah, neither.
Hit her. Her mother came out and buried her.
Buried her without checking.
This woman from Ravenswood happened to be walking past and pulled her out of the ground.
No, she wasn't happened to be walking past, she sensed it. She also travelled, I assume, all the way from Ravenswood. She must have sensed it, because she's not a telephone to Alison going, I have this idea that this is going to happen. You know how I'm a bit psychic, can you not make sure that No, but did she not sense it when Alison was buried? In which case Ravenswood's a lot quicker, closer than I'd realised.
It was a big long bus. Caleb and that lasted around the bus for hours. How, so did she, maybe she time travels, maybe she's got maybe she's got the TARDIS from Doctor Who and she just jumps in it and gets her to get Alison out. And then in that time no one noticed Alison.
Also, why did Alison not died by that time? Because she was buried.
That's what I mean. So she must have been like.
It must have been really quick. Mrs. Grunwald must have been in the local area.
Hanging out in Rosewood because she had an idea of something bad but couldn't quite work out what it was. A short span of time when all the girls are sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh, Spencer wasn't. She was running around on drugs.
No, because Spencer had gone back to the barn by that point and went to sleep.
Oh yeah, because that episode where everything was answered, where nothing was answered.
Yeah, that famous episode.
But
at which point then Bethany showed up,
and then she gets out.
But Bethany couldn't have showed up until after.
The mum didn't notice that Alison had gone.
And
Bethany turned up, and Mona hadn't seen any of that, and then she hit Bethany.
Do you know what makes sense though?
What?
Actually, no, it doesn't.
Does it? What makes sense?
Right. None of this makes sense. Because what I was about to say was that actually what makes sense is that what I've always said is, why did the person who buried Bethany not notice there was a big hole dug in the De Laurentiis' garden?
Yeah.
Because Alison had already been buried. Like, Mrs. De Laurentiis buried Alison. Mrs. Grunwald pulled her out. There was clearly a big dug up bit in the ground. So why did whoever then buried Bethany not notice that? And that has always been weird. But Mona knew that Alison wasn't dead. But she thought she was killing Alice.
Okay, hang on. Yes. What?
When did this happen? Because Mona took Alison. When did Mona get back to?
When did Mona find out? No, I
know. Mona's found Alison on the side of the road.
She got out. It was the old woman who in the show.
Aye. But Mona then found Alison.
But Mona then saw her in the shop. Remember, she was ready.
No, she saw her leaving the hospital.
Oh, I thought she saw her as ready.
No, because Mrs. Grunwald dropped Alison at the hospital.
Oh yeah, and why was Mona at the hospital?
She wasn't, but she was driving. Alison then left the hospital and was walking along. I watched the A's for Answers episode quite recently.
Alright.
And Alison was walking along the street and Mona was driving past and pulled up and was like, "Oh, Alison."
She didn't realise.
But when did she kill Beth? Why? Yeah, she must have realised the person had just buried. No.
But or did she not go? This is really awkward, Alison. Did I not murder you? Because like my first reaction, it wouldn't be, oh clearly it must have been someone who looked identical. My reaction would be like, oh my god, it's a ghost.
Or I've lost my mind.
Or I've lost my mind.
Well, but then Mona wasn't insane
at
that point. But yeah, you would surely look at the person and be like, hang on a minute, I'm pretty sure I just buried you.
But regardless, all that.
No! Sorry! Melissa buried Bethany.
Oh yeah, because she thought Spencer. Right. Okay. In this short space of time, Alison has turned up.
Bethany.
Cece saw her, didn't decide to check it was her sister, and battered her.
Yep.
Mrs. De Laurentiis runs out and buries her. And
without checking that
she's a pulse or anything, buries her because that's a normal reaction to have. Then this woman walks by, takes Alison. Mona drops by and sees Bethany happen to be walking around about the same time, kills her, leaves her, runs away, and then Melissa
buries Bethany. But now that I think about it, so did Melissa not look at her face?
But that's what I mean, like, does no one check when they commit quite big murder? Do they just go on
quite big murder? It's a wee murder. A small murder, a little bit of murder.
Also, how do they all know? They just assume it's Alison.
Yeah, they obviously do.
They all know Alison's wardrobe really well. Does everyone go, oh, that's Alison, because that's definitely... Alison is the only person in the world who bought that one-off top. And jeans that clearly everyone else has a copy of, because Sarah Harvey was wearing it as well. And
oh my god, aye. So, but maybe what I'm missing, maybe Mona said she hit Bethany and then realised it was Bethany, not Alison. It would mean she wouldn't be freaked out when
why didn't she check her face?
I know, but it would...
no one check people's faces, they just see a yellow top and they
go Alison. Well, Mona must have hit Bethany also, thinking it was Alison.
Wearing the same thing as well.
So she was.
Why did no one hit Cece?
Why is everyone dressed like Alison? But yeah, I guess it would make more sense. That would be the reason Mona wasn't freaked out when she saw Alison down. Because she hit Bethany and then looked at her face and went, oh god, it's Bethany. No, probably didn't know who she was.
And ran away. Well, yeah,
but would she not be like, who the hell's this girl?
I should probably find out because I've just murdered her. Or maybe she's done a sensible thing and go, you know what, I won't find out, and therefore if anyone asks me, I'll be like,
Mona's obviously strong. That was a tangent, but a fun tangent. We have these chats sometimes, we just talk about the things in the past that I still haven't been made clear, like who killed Mrs. D. We still don't know.
That'll be a thing, surely. No, I ain't read it.
Rain probably did
it.
Jason's A. I thought Jason was 8 all the way through last season.
Maybe he will be.
You never know.
Why are you kill Cece though? Maybe Cece isn't
dead. Because she kissed her, because she went out with
dead.
him. That's why he killed her. Because she was his sister and she dated him.
That's really creepy.
Yes, it is.
To get close to it so she wrote family news. It's quite a...
No wonder Mrs. De Laurentiis was confused when she came round to her family dinner. Like, what are you doing? Stop kissing your brother. Immediately.
Was Jason not a raving alcoholic at that point as well?
Probably.
Why? Because remember they had that whole secret club where they watch people?
Yeah, that was really perverse.
Apparently after a while.
My favourite thing that makes no sense is the fact that Weldon was ageless.
Yeah.
Because Weldon was the policeman involved when Bethany killed Toby's mum.
Yeah, which was when Cece was
12. Cece's meant to be the same age as... Cece's meant to be a year older than Jason. Because Charles was 15 months old when Jason was born.
Even to say Weldon was 18, so he was a very young
Well, now you think about it, think how easy it is to become a police officer in Rosewood.
It's fine, you just turn up and go, my girlfriend has been suspected of murder, can I join the police force to check the files? And they go, sure, here you go, here's the files.
Have a badge.
Have a key, here's the files, go check.
I'm going to make a separate video of the Alison discussion.
Ooh.
And then the Haleb, Spaleb, Spoby.
Haleb, Spaleb,
Spoby.
Haleb, Spaleb, Spoby. They should call the finale that. Apparently there is going to be a twist in that about the whole chips thing.
The chips? Oh, the chips! I thought you were talking...
Yeah, there's going to be a big twist involving chips.
I thought you meant maybe the microchips. That means A put a chip under their skin.
Oh yeah, he did a lot of really amazing
Aye, but then remember A had that layer. Remember Charlotte had that layer that was like something out of Doctor Who.
How did she make that?
Because she's apparently an evil genius and has infinite amounts of cash.
What's this for? What's this big mad pod with screens in it for?
Probably going to be like, stop trying to make Spaleb happen. It's not going to happen. Except that it has.
I think that it's alright. I think the majority of people are liking it. Probably.
Are they? Who? No, they're not. Have you been on social media? People say they feel sick, which I'm sorry, not to be a creep, but really, if you're trying to be objective about it, there's really nothing to feel sick about.
No, they're very, very pretty people.
They're very pretty people. I love Angry Asia. Angry
Asia is the best. Drunk
Angry
Asia is the best.
Do you not think, I said this last week in my video, but it's better to have someone here to bounce my ideas off, but that scene where he and Ariel were having lunch and Radley, or the Radley as it now is, the Radley, just to clarify that it's not actually
because what a mum would do is, you know, buy the place where the murderer and the person who tortured her...
Oh, I don't think she bought it.
She bought it?
No, I don't think she owned it. I think she's just the manager.
I thought she owned it.
Maybe she does.
Because I always wondered, where did she get all that money from?
No, I think she just runs it.
Who owns it? Owns it?
Oh, now that's an interesting question. Who owns the Radley? Aye, that scene in the Radley when Ari and Ezra were having lunch and he ordered a beer and Ashley came over really awkwardly and was like, oh Ezra, we can't give you a beer, it'll be 2 iced teas. He's like, oh, what the hell? And she's like, oh, it's because, he was like, oh, it wasn't a big deal, so I broke a chair. And she was like, it was an incident, Ezra. See if it was actually an incident, why would he be allowed back in?
He wouldn't be. And also...
It's like, but I really want to have lunch with my ex-girlfriend.
The writers had gone, in case you miss the beard and in case you miss...
in case
you know, the fact that he's always drinking his hand, the dead eyes and the I'm drinking, we're going to have a scene where he's refused to drink to hit it home that he's got a drinking problem. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, guys. That was ridiculously fun and very, very long-winded rambles. But I don't know if any of that will make sense.
It probably won't, but it'll be quite fun to edit. But I hope that you've enjoyed that, and that if you have a lot of feelings about Pretty Little Liars, you will leave them in the comments down below to let us know if you agree with our thoughts, even know what they really were.
Or Spaleb YouTube? Decide.
Or Spoby.
Or well, if it's Haleb,
it's probably Spoby.
It has
also.
to be Spoby.
Haleb and Spoby.
Haleb and Spoby, or Spaleb and
Spaleb and Hobie.
And Hobie.
Say Bobby.
Spoby. Bob and Dobie. That's Lorenzo's name.
Is there anyone else whose name starts with a B? No, it's not! Lorenzo's name is...
Yeah, they call him Bob for short because he's a policeman. Bob! And it's Spoby. Because that's funnier than Loby. Or Loroby. Or Tenzo. So that's...
Right! Sorry, excuse me.
So, are you a Spaleb fan? No wait, hang on. Are you a Haleb fan or a Spoby fan? or a Spaleb fan and a Bobby.
Are you a Bobby fan? Is probably not a sentence I should have in this video. Hezra.
Hezra. Oh, Hannah.
Or Azana.
Or Hannah and Rain.
Rain.
Rain. Or Rana.
Rana. Oh, W-R.
Rana and Bobby. Rana, Bobby, Spaleb and Bobby. Bobby twice because it's so good. Bobby is
Bobby's my OTP.
Lorenzo. Lorenzo.
I thought you meant you thought that Lorenzo was his son.
No. Again.
I'm so sorry. No, I just mean in life. No one sees me clearly.
Oh, it's so sad. I know.
I'm so deep. We're gonna end this now. What the hell is going on here with my face and my hair and my fringe and my blurriness? But it's good because everything's so blurry and everyone's so something and everybody's something and everything is all messed up. Something around you wouldn't live.
I think this is how we should end the video. Just like that, just cut to that bit.
This is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching and we will speak to you again soon. Bye!
You're kind of quite into Spaleb.
I'm on board.
You're on board with Spaleb and I'm probably more leaning towards Haleb. So like you're kind of not